Alright, we're back in Blueprints. Almost feels like I just took a break. I swear it's like... I just streamed this, and then after the stream I've done some stuff off camera, and lo and behold, I've figured out more things that we can test and experiment with. And I have a reminder for myself as well, what I actually did off camera. A couple of these screenshots might be a little spoilery. I'm not sure if I should show them or if I should, but I probably will show them. I don't know why this is like so far down. But yeah, I did add, yeah, these two, just two ideas. Like the whole, I had ideas for like 2 dining rooms and the lunch boxes and stuff, but I never tried like, what if they stack? Do they stack if you pick up 2? If you pick up 2 and then walk to rank 5, do you get the steps for both of them, or do you waste one, or do they only trigger like one at a time, or something? So yeah, that's something I want to do since we have multiple dining rooms anyway. And just this one, I never considered, like, what if you get a treasure map and you put it in the bedroom again, now that we already have a hole dug out for the treasure map? Also, just realized, like, in addition to that, what about the places that already have places that you've dug up, like the laundromat, laundry room, and the patio? That would be kind of interesting. Anywhere else that you, like, dig up something and then leave it, you know, permanently, you see a thing dug up? I don't think so, right? Well, that would be kind of cool. I'm telling you, the experiments just keep multiplying. Then I started doing this. I'm gonna just have like an off-camera note where we can just walk through like what I did. Instead of like showing a bunch of mega screenshots, we can just like show little snippets. So this was just a little fun thing. I just thought this was funny since I now have 3 cloisters. I got like a cloister here, and then chained it into another cloister, and then chained it here into another cloister, and into another green room, and then 2 more green rooms. This one could have been a green room, but I really want to go into the Chamber of Mirrors, so I like didn't chain one there, but still. These cloisters, man, they're pretty fun. I wouldn't enjoy them if I had Cloister of Draxus as much, I think, but other cloisters kind of work well with this. Also, now I'm really curious. If you have multiple... Yeah, no, I guess that would work. There's no cloister that would be, like, weird. Like the Joya one, like, makes your food permanently better. That wouldn't matter, right? Like, having multiple copies, because it's just, like, you know, kitchen and whatever it was that you draft from it improves it. I can't remember exactly how that one worked. I don't know if there's any other cloister upgrade that would be interesting. I guess I should maybe take a look at that. But after that... I got a 4th Cloister of Rina in the Chamber Mirrors. And I added it. Because why not at this point? Why not? They are nice rooms, and I often tend to have an emerald bracelet, not always, but man, do I wish I could take back an axe. If that was like possible to, I don't know, save edit or something and just remove the axe from the throne room and apply it to the cloister instead. Boy, would I want to do that. That would be so nice, so swell. Because yeah, the other 2, trophy room and attic, I think are nice to keep, but man, the cloister would be so good to do now. I would definitely recommend that to basically anyone that starts the game, like wondering what they should axe, because yeah, again, the not axing the cloister was based on having only one of them, and you could have the Draxus one, which would then nullify the entire point of the axe, and of course you have all the green cloisters that you can just terrace to get rid of the gem cost, and you can have an emerald bracelet and whatever, but yeah, at this point, man, wish I could axe this one, but I haven't seen any way to, like, edit the save in that sense, so unfortunate, but oh well. And then I got just an experiment. I got some, like, good one, but I didn't end up doing it. I just took, I think it was the reservoir one, yeah. I could choose the reservoir one, but I want to do that on camera, so instead I just got 10 lockpicking triggers. And this one, I did a weird thing, so this is where it's like, maybe I should just show this as we do it instead, but I kind of want to do it with other stuff anyway, so yeah, we have to spoil it here. So I had security, and I had unloaded the doors, then I had gone around and drafted another room in here. I think this was a nook right here, and there was a trunk in the nook. But the nook doors were here and here, so not towards security. So what happens then? I went back, and like it didn't render the dead end, which it should have, and instead it was still unloaded. So I had to try it. What if you just walk through when there is already a room in here? And yeah, you can see here. And I didn't even show that because we have screenshots, which I guess, oh, spoilers, we'll check in a second. And then, why did I end it here? I think yeah, right, I ended it in security so that I could monk security, because I figured if we're just doing experiments, that could be kind of nice just to, you know, put security in the outer room and just keep re-rolling days until we get an experiment that I actually want to run for the day. So yeah, I think I did that. Also, I keep having this issue where like the game keeps, I think it's behaving now. The game keeps, nope, the game keeps switching over to 2K for some stupid reason, and I've tried so many things, and it's so inconsistent, because yeah, when I was testing stuff, this didn't happen. I launched a game and it was 1080p, and then it just like switches back to 4K, or not 4K, 2K again, and I don't understand why it keeps doing that. And just, wait, did it also do, sometimes it switches the FPS limit up to 144, and sometimes it does not, sometimes it switches both, sometimes only one. It's really, really weird, and I think they like messed something up badly, and yeah, I was wondering if I should like read only my settings file or something like that, but then we can't toggle the accessibility thing, which I don't think I'm doing much more of, but if we get the tomb, I want to try that. So I don't know, that's just very, very annoying, and I do think it causes some like frame stutters when I do that. But also because of that, I was looking at the settings.dat file in like a save file editor. I just noticed that, yeah, there's like some interesting stuff here, you know, like FPS limit and resolution refresh rate. I don't really understand what that means. Because like, isn't that the same as the FPS limit? Does the game, I mean, the game definitely is like rendering at 120 FPS and like updating at that hertz. So I don't know if this is some like physics update interval or something, no idea. And player field of view is kind of interesting. I don't know like why you can't change your FOV normally. I mean, I think it's based on just them wanting specific framings for stuff like that and whatever, but this would be kind of fun to tamper with and see if it does anything, but maybe it just breaks the game and doesn't work or something. But yeah, this I noticed. I wonder if this is like a mistake they've made or if this is actually intended, because yeah, I have the volume as high as it can possibly go. I don't. I could have sworn I had the volume as high as it could possibly go. I guess I didn't. Huh. Okay, never mind, because scratch this then. I was gonna complain because, like, I could have sworn I had the game as loud as it can possibly go in both Windows and the game, and yet, you know, the game is still fairly quiet, especially when there's, like, talking and stuff like that. But I guess I pulled it down mainly for, like, the music. When it finally does get going, it is quite loud, so yeah, never mind, scratch that. I thought it was, like, a weird thing where I had it maxed out, but in the settings file, the maximum was still set to be, like, 2/3 of what it should be, or something, but yeah, okay, scratch that. But then, after I did this whole thing, which, like, what was even the point? What was I trying to do here? I don't remember. I did this for some kind of goal, and I don't remember what it was at this point, but I did another run as well. Oh yeah, and let's check these out, so... it was like from here. Yeah. Oh, right. That's what I was doing. I did the conservatory, just like keep re-rolling to get the Chamber of Mirrors, which I did get. But because I then had to cash it in, that's why I did the run that I just showed and, you know, tried to finish that up. So, I'm not supposed to stream blueprints while you're still working. Well, I mean, this is my normal stream time, so you better take off work. But yeah, just notice this. It's kind of weird why we have like 2 great halls. I read about the conservatory, like what can or can't show up in it, and it does seem like it shows like duplicates when it can't show any other like viable alternatives or something, and then sometimes bug out, and like this isn't actually 2 great halls, it's like some bugged room that shouldn't even be here or something. I don't really understand it and what that means, and if you change one and not the other, does that do anything? No idea. Just this as well. It's kind of weird. If we, I guess let's go and read about this. in the conservatory here, it does say that, like, there's 86 initial rooms that are available, and then it filters out certain rooms. Like, if you've already changed the rarity, it's removed from the pool. If it's a studio edition or found floor plan, it does get added to the list as soon as you found them, I guess. The gift shop is removed, but I don't remember, like, does it ever? If it has never been drafted before, but then when you draft it, can you actually change the rarity of the gift shop? I don't remember if we've seen that. Maybe I have. And then Freezer, Pump Roof, and Dovecot are always removed. And I don't think I've seen Freezer and Dovecot, but yeah, as you can see, I did see the Pump Room. So that's kind of weird. But they do say, if after the filters the list has at least 3 entries, then it shows 3 random rooms. But if it has fewer than 3 entries, it can present 3 random rooms from the full list of 86, ignoring the filters. So I guess at that point you can see the Freezer and Dovecot, but I haven't seen those, I don't think. And this list contains bugged entries, where if they appear like one of the other entries, and if the bugged entry's rarity is changed, nothing happens. So I guess that's what was going on with the Great Hall, but it's still weird, because, like, yeah, I guess that can just happen randomly at this point, or something. And then here, like, all the ones that can never be changed. I'm not sure why, like, the veranda or the classroom can't be changed, because most of these make sense, because they, like, get added to the pool through other means, like the locker room and the sauna. But why is the pump room available then? The garage is kind of a weird one that you can't change. I'm not really sure why. You want to change the showroom to standard? Yeah, I think that's what I have it on. Showroom is very, very good, especially once you get a bunch of good allowance. So yeah, you can do that if you just, like, run into the conservatory a whole lot. But yeah, so I saw the pump room, and I think I did make it common or standard, because I do want to do these, like, weird experiments with raising and lowering the reservoir, so we kind of need that for that right now. And yeah, then I got the pump room again, and I got the chamber mirrors. So now I've made this common, because I do want to see more of the rooms that you can get there. We'll probably reset that eventually, because yeah, obviously you don't want this common normally, but just for now. And yeah, I had, like, a shitload of luck. I wonder if luck affects anything like this. I assume luck is only, like, I think I read this and it's, like, only for room pickups, like things generated in rooms. That's it. It does not affect, like, what you get as drafts. It does not affect, what else? There's, like, some other thing that feels like it should be luck based. I mean, like, the slot machine, of course, and this, and, like, digging. It does not affect the digging as far as I know and stuff, but coincidentally, this was the run where I had all those, like, cloister buffs, like 8 luck buffs at the same time, and I got 2 free spins, and then I got, you know, keys and gems, and 4 allowance, so 3 wins in a row. Coincidence? And yeah, here's the spoiler. So, when you walk through here into the back of a room that you're not supposed to be able to get to, you just clip into the room, and it was pretty cool. I was, like, behind the nook, peeping into it, and you could walk out all the way here and sit on this, like, hard wooden couch that no one would want to sit on. And I assume if I just walked out, either I would be stuck here, there would be, like, an invisible wall and I couldn't go out. I didn't really test it. Or you can just, like, waltz on out. I did get stuck, like, when going up here. I think I got, like, pushed out or something and, like, popped out or something like that. But yeah, just thought that was kind of cool. And this was just, I also, when doing some testing, so after all of that, I decided, man, there's a lot to talk about. Jesus Christ, I thought we were, like, done with the 30-minute preamble blueprints parts. But after doing that run, I decided, you know what? I should try setting up a run where I load back to a backup before I ever drafted the foundation and ever got it in my mansion and didn't pull the lever behind it. And then when the lever isn't pulled, I'll try and get it in the outer room and see if we can pull it using free camera. And I have figured out how to actually use the free camera to interact with stuff. You can do that, so it's just, like, kind of weird and inconsistent, but it is consistent, just I didn't understand it really. But yeah, I just put a bookshop in the outer room just because why not? It was rare. Just got the bookshop. You can't go in here. The books are still the same color and all of that, so it doesn't seem like there's anything different with that. And yeah, got the foundation set up, and then found... Did I not have Lost and Found here? This is kind of weird. I wouldn't have... Oh no, right, yeah. I did a run where I tried to get Lost and Found and I didn't get a spray can, but then eventually I monked Lost and Found so I could have it in the outer room and just make sure I get a spray can, and I got a first try when I did that. So I did have a spray can and then got the foundation, and again wanted to monk foundation and spray can it at the same time, and this was the first time we drafted the foundation. And you can see I went in like the back around here, and you can pull the lever. Like, the lever looks like this. I thought I saw, like, behind the outer room one, it looked like this, and I thought it was like, oh, it's over here normally, and then you pull it, and then it's here when it's pulled. But apparently it starts here and then just spins around and ends there again, so you can't actually tell if you've pulled it or not just by how the lever looks. So maybe we could just pull the lever in the outer room by default, so I might want to test that too. And yeah, that's kind of it. But there we go, yeah, there's my whole dissertation on blueprints. There is so much to talk about. So what save am I on now? I think this is the one where, yeah, I monked and spray canned the first ever foundation, so we don't have it in the mansion, but we do have it as the outer room. Also, check this shit out. I figured out a cool trick using free camera. If we just, like, at any point during this, just enter this, fly over here, and we can just wait a little bit. You can click now, but I feel like you have to wait a little bit here, and then you just enter this, and you can just draft it, and then exit free camera, and you just warp over here, and save, like, an entire step. Wow. It's kind of weird how it takes one step, but not two. So it, like... I don't know, I guess I zipped through and, like, hit the trigger for taking a step out of the entrance hall or something like that. But yeah, I mean, that's a nice little shortcut. So then we have foundation. And yeah, I did notice if we do this and fly up, you can't pull this now. However, that is because my cursor is currently not here. If I just hit the Windows key and mouse up... No? Okay, I literally tried this, like, just today, and it worked. Because I thought it was, like, because my mouse cursor was actually over here, you would have to, like, press the Windows key to see where your mouse cursor actually is, and then you can, like, pull it. But this is weird. Now I can't. This is a new mod. Not really. You've seen it before. I've already talked about it, but yeah, it is sort of new, the free camera mod. I've been using it for, like, a few weeks now. This is weird, though. Hold on. Also, I'm noticing that the cursor was, like, tiny, so it's swapped back to this again. It is so annoying. If anyone knows how to fix that, please let me know. I've Googled about it, and I've seen other people have the same problem and say, oh, the settings keep, like, switching back. And some people just said, oh, it was fixed in the full version. No, it was not. It definitely was not. So there's no other information about that, and it's very annoying. But yeah, this is very strange that I can't pull this, because I just tested it, and it did work. Oh. What? Why am I here now? Huh? Wait, is it back to 1440p again? No, because my cursor, when I press the Windows key, is, like, tiny. Why am I getting this weird? It's like I'm in... Oh, that's what it is. I'm in a draft. Yeah, I did notice that sometimes happens, where, like, because I did this trick of zipping over here and then interacting with this, it's now, like, I can interact. It's, like, reversed, where I can interact with stuff in FreeCam that I wouldn't be able to interact with in the physical realm, and vice versa or something. So if we could get, like, close enough, I think I could pull this from here, but of course we're not close enough. But yeah, so that's like a bit of a problem, and I think I can fix it by doing something. What did I do again? Just opening that? No. Maybe just if we, like, fly over. Oh god, no. I can't fly over. Yeah, this might be a problem. I did manage to fix this sometimes, where, like, I could start interacting with stuff again. I did that for flying over to the conservatory a bunch, and sometimes I couldn't interact with the conservatory board, but then I just, like, entered free camera and interacted there, and then it fixed itself. But hold on. Yeah, like, I can't interact at all, but if I press F5, now I can, because I am here. So if I just, like, click and then exit, I cannot... No, I can't do anything here. Can I interact now? Nope. It's like, yeah, interactions are just, like, flipped for some reason. I'm, like, in the Shadow Realm, and I know I fixed this somehow, but I don't remember how. I think it was like this, yeah. There you go. If I just tab out and then immediately interact with something, now I'm, like, back to being physical Simon again and can actually interact. It's very strange. This bug is... very moddy. This mod is very buggy. But now if we go back here, I think I can actually, like, free camera like normal. Yeah, it's fixed again. Very strange stuff. So I guess I could have probably pulled this even, like, from here, if I just, like, pulled it blindly. But so now we have two different things we can do. I could try and just pull this lever, or I can fly out and try and pull the lever behind it. And I guess we'll just try both. So, I mean, let's start by just doing this. So now my cursor's probably just not, like, on it. No, still? It's not working? I hate when this happens. You literally test something off camera. I tested this, made sure it worked. I could interact with it, and now I can't. I don't know what is different. I mean, I guess let's just try to reset the day and see if that fixes it, and we'll not fly over to the outer room and just, like, confirm we're not doing anything weird. Yeah, this mod is very weird and can definitely allow for some strange interactions, but I don't really understand it, and I don't really understand, like, how it's even possible that all of these mods, Simple Day Reset and the free camera mod and whatever else, faster prints, just cause so many, like, weird issues. Like, this game seems very spaghetti-coded. Yeah, so if we take this now, let's see if I can do it now. And make sure my mouse cursor's in the center. No. This is very weird. When I was able to do this off fucking camera. What is going on? Why can't I do this? I'm gonna restart the game and see if that fixes it. I just tested this today, and I could pull it, and I, like, didn't pull it because I wanted to see it on camera, but I got the interaction prompt, and I did try to do it in the, like, physical foundation. Like, I drafted it again in a later day inside the mansion, because I want to see if I could, like, fly around the back and pull the lever behind it, and I could do that when it wasn't in the outer room, and I could interact with everything, and it was totally fine, hunky-dory, but maybe it's like... Oh, it might just be that. It might just be that the interaction is completely disabled in the outer room version. So this is not the mod bugging out, this is just, like, how the foundation interacts or behaves as an outer room. Yeah, that would make sense, actually. Yeah, so they've just, like... They just spawned the foundation, but have completely disabled any and all possible interaction with these things in here, even if you were able to somehow get all the way up. Yeah, that's probably what's happening. That would explain everything. And I mean, I do have a save with the foundation, well, not active, but, like, I can get it, so we could try that. Another weird thing I noticed was, in that run, I did get the foundation for the first time. I drafted it, I spray canned it, and I monked inside of it, but for some reason, I don't have the foundation here. And then, like, at this point, you can't click here, but if we then draft it here, now it says, hey, here's the foundation, you've drafted it one time, even though I drafted it twice. And I don't think that's the mod bugging that out. That just seems to be the game. Like, I guess if you spray can the first ever foundation you draft, like, maybe without even looking, I didn't look at the room directory, it just kind of forgets you've ever done that and doesn't add it to the room directory. I don't know, maybe the room directory only updates when you open it or when you end the day or something, and because I spray canned it, it didn't update the foundation, like, data or something. That would kind of make sense if, like, at the end of a run, it's updating how many times you've drafted everything or something like that. No idea. But man, There's a lot of confusing stuff. So yeah, I think we won't be able to do this then. Yeah. Can't interact with it. What about back here then? I just make sure my mouse cursor is on it. No. Okay. Oh god, I'm clicking outside the window. I'm banning people in chat. Sorry if you get banned. Yeah, so we can't interact with that. If we do go like somewhere else, again, I can like fly over here. And just since this is loaded, I can like interact with this now. If I just make sure my cursor is here, yeah. We can do that. And, okay, it doesn't zip me over. Like, I'm not sure why it zips you over to the outer room, but not other stuff. And yeah, now it's, like, bugged again and weird, and I probably wouldn't be able to interact with anything, so... It's certainly weird. Very weird stuff going on here, but okay, let's load the other save that I prepared. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, I even did like a run because I couldn't get the foundation to spawn and like getting it spray can. I did a couple of runs past where I first saw the foundation to get the spray can and also like try and set up the chessboard thing because I had the ambition of the pawn and just for getting the foundation I figured, oh, well, getting the king banner would be nice just to make like blue banners a thing to try and get the foundation more easily. So I have swapped over to that here. What did I have in the outer room here? Let's try this way again. Just for fun. Nothing. Oh yeah, I ran out of a monk buff. I forgot. Well, we do have the tomb, but I don't know if I can like do anything with that. So yeah, now I'm just here, but I might not be able to interact with anything. So, hold on. Can we switch this now? Probably not. Nope. Am I on a staircase now? Whoops. Wait. Fuck you. I'm not on the staircase now. But I can't go on it. Okay. If we toggle it here. Ah, I can toggle it off, but I can't toggle it back on again, yeah. It's weird how the library one was like the only one you could do that with. Yeah. Or maybe they updated it again, like patched it. I don't know if there was like another minor patch. Still on the stairs. Still on the stairs. Now I'm not on the stairs. But I still can't even do it. Yeah. Yeah, it just has like a massive sort of AoE preventing you from doing it, which is unfortunate. Yeah, I want to try and do that in the clock tower and tomb, just to see if we could like clip out of bounds and do some stuff. Alright, so can I interact? I cannot, but if I do this, then it should... Alright, yeah, no, it shouldn't work yet, but if we have like a key here, then I can just do this, and then it fixes it, I guess. Yeah. No? Did not fix it. There we go. That should work. Yeah, now I'm in the corporeal realm again. Man, this mod is weird. Alright, so we're just looking for library and a solarium, I guess. And then we blue banner after that. And I have a bunch of rerolls from Inkwell just to get any and all foundations. Like, just doesn't matter where, just get the foundation. Guess I'll take a hallway closet. Secret passage would be nice, just to guarantee the solarium. That doesn't work. Wish I could rotate that, but oh well. I think this is like long before we had the planetarium buffs, so it's kind of pointless at this point. I don't think any pre-satellite dish experiment is worth doing either. Not sure if I should open... Oh, right, sledgehammer. Yeah, good. Could work with like a prism key, but I don't think we're gonna get a prism key. Do I care about a silver key here? I don't know, maybe. I'm not sure if the foundation gets affected by the silver key. It might. Okay. Nope. God damn it. Keeps happening like that. I think I'll just take that. We just need to get like a good spot for a secret passage and a good spot for the foundation. Sure, I guess that's fine. This could be a secret passage. Showroom doesn't really allow me to do anything. I don't have enough money for anything. It's like too expensive, I think. Commissary might help though. Yeah. Is it even worth checking here? It's a gem. Yeah, not getting the best drafts here. Because now I bet I'm getting the secret passage going from here, and then I can't take it because that interplanetarium would block off everything. I mean, I guess I could still get it down here. So maybe that would still be fine and, like, worth it if it happens. Did not. I just want a library that goes not into a wall. But apparently we can't have that. I should have redrawn. Yeah, that was dumb. This is like one more reroll, but yeah, definitely should have redrawn. Yeah, like that does technically work. It does limit my options, but it's fine. So let's take that. It's annoying to get it on the edge, because then we have so many more green rooms to get. It would have been nicer if it was in the middle. But hopefully we can still get Solarium, yeah. Don't know if it's even worth going in. So yeah, now we need a library, like, either here or somewhere down here. But, I mean, if I don't get a library, I can just... Oh yeah, no, library here wouldn't work. It would have to be down here. I could get the foundation here, so I guess I'll see if I don't get the library, like, down here anywhere. We'll just roll up there. Whoops. Yeah, library here going in towards the middle would be good. Let's just redraw, I guess. That would give us a couple more possible spots. I mean, not really. I think I'm just gonna keep rolling here until I either get a library or just get a foundation. Oh, I shouldn't do this because I should blue banner. Right, yeah, after I get the Solarium, I should blue banner. So, we need to take, like, something else. That might be fine, but then if I get a library, it's going to point, like, up or something. kind of want to go down, I guess. Yeah, I suppose we do this way, and now I just blue banner, and then we can still possibly get a library facing right from here. Of course, when I was testing, I didn't even... Oh, there we go. And it's the right direction. Okay, I can get the foundation here. I have seen that happen. Just C2. So now we just have to hope for the best. Just roll from here. What was I just saying? So, like, I didn't even need to roll at all, basically, when I set this up in testing, of course. But since I had to spray can it, I couldn't, like, save a save that had the foundation. Man, I wish faster prints made this faster. Yeah, maybe it just decides not to show up again. Some rooms just do that, like the secret passage. You might need to reset again. Don't worry, it's gonna happen on the final roll. The very last one. Well, this is how it felt for the, like, first 33 days in the game, or whatever it was, before I even saw the foundation once. Alright, here it is. Foundation, right there. Alright. Great. Time to redo that. Sometimes my mouse cursor just disappears from here, and I don't understand why. Like, I guess I just... It's like I'm pressing escape too soon after finishing, like, a draft or a menu or something like that, I assume. Yeah, it's crazy to me to see people... Like, I've seen people get, like, the foundation showing up on, like, day 3 or something. Just, like, randomly they just get it on, like, their... third draft in a day, just like foundation, huh, weird. Meanwhile, it just like did not show up for me for 30 plus days. I had beaten the game before I even saw it in the first place. Rerolls are good. So yeah, again, we're just looking for Solarium, a valid library spot, and then blue bannering after the Solarium. We'll take that just so I get my rolls. I don't know if I should even bother going this way around. Secret passage into green, that does work, yeah. Assuming it'll show up here. I think it can show up, right? Or, actually, does anyone know, is there a restriction to that? Like, you can have the Solarium, but does it have to be, like, going towards the middle? Like, there's some room where that's the case. I forget which one. Where you can't draft it from, like, up or down. I'm not sure if I can draft the Solarium here. Yeah, this might actually not work. So this is a waste. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's gonna happen. Alright. well, never mind then. Guess just that. But yeah, I don't believe I've ever seen a solarium facing north or south on the edge. So it kind of makes sense that that isn't possible, and you have to, like, if you want to draft it on the edge, you have to come from the center of the mansion. And of course, this did not take me that long to set up, but of course when I'm actually doing it on camera, it's gonna take hours, because it just won't play nice. This always happens. Just like super simple stuff that should be easy to do just ends up taking hours. Okay, that's fine. Let's take the library and just leave it here, I guess. Gonna make it a little harder to draft, but or we just blow it right now. Like, am I even getting a solarium? Solarium would be really hard to do unless we green banner, but I don't want a green banner instead of the foundation. See, I think it's better to just blow all these rolls now and just hope for the best. Yeah, I should have set up another save. Like, I could have done this off camera and just prepared another save where I just had the foundation without having pulled the lever. I just figured it took like 20 minutes max to do this off camera. I just figured, yeah, it's gonna be easy. I can just do that again. Finally. Could have been worse. So yeah, there we go. Nice spot for it, actually. Wouldn't be like a terrible one, though I think ideally it would be facing the other way. Though then again, it's kind of ugly if you have it facing with a back downward. It's like the worst spot for it when you go down. So now you can actually see, if we fly up, I can interact with the lever if my mouse cursor is like in the right spot, and I can interact with this lever as well. So free camera does not disable this, but I guess then it's just the outer room doing that. Like, in the outer room version of the foundation, they're just completely uninteractable no matter what. But this one is interactable if you're just close enough. So I have already tried like lowering this from here, and yeah, it just lowers it like normal and then it's there. So the more interesting thing to do would be to hold this from up here. And this I have not tried, but I think I know what's gonna happen. So let's pull it, let's go back. And if I like stand about here, okay, this is not what I expected. Nice. Well, this is interesting. Yeah, we're all the way down there. When I tried this, by just lowering it first, I tried doing this, like interacting with it while I was standing off of it. And what it does is it teleports you down and up. Just your, like, Y position, or Z, I guess. What is it? Like, which axis is it again? It's like, you think of it as Y because of Minecraft, but it actually is the Z axis for height or something. But yeah, so you just go like straight down and straight up. So because you're normally here, you just end up like right where the elevator is. But if you back away, then I would like be over here, but downstairs in the basement. And yeah, I tested this once and managed to get like out of bounds on top of the wall like this. But hey, I guess we can like just drop out here maybe? Sure, let's try that. Oh, well, that worked. I guess I can just go back up and do it again. Yeah, it's sort of how the like speedrun does it, with proper like out of bounds and dropping down to hit like a trigger that renders the tunnel that goes to the north lever and stuff like that. So yeah, let's try it again. If I just like stand right here and just pull it, you can see like how it normally works. No, this is not how it worked last time. Oh my god. Okay, that's kind of cool. You can like fall down. I wasn't able to do that before. Well, what if we do it the opposite way? Hold on. Let's pull it from here and just like stand over here or something. Then it just teleports me up, right? No? It just says peace out? Whoa! I'm dead, I guess. Okay. Oh, that's kind of bad. Well, we do have it still, so I can still, like, test out more stuff if I really want to. Yeah, I got something cool happening where I could, like... I ended up on the ceiling of the foundation and could, like, walk on the walls, basically, down in the basement. So hold on. There's, like, something more I want to try and do here. But, of course, all of this is, like, a bit too cheeky because it's based on using a mod. Like, we have proper out of bounds that you don't need mods for. And I guess I should learn to practice those, or like learn to utilize those. That would be fun. That's fine. Oh! That's interesting. Huh. I thought it would, like, remember that I had activated this, and thus it would have the elevator downstairs, or, like, lowered, but it does not. Okay, well, now we can do this, just for fun, to prove it. Just right here. Click to interact. Oh my god, it's being lowered. Too bad we don't see a 3D model of Simon. Oh, maybe that's why I wasn't getting the same results, because it was up there, so it kept, like, bouncing me up and down, and, like, I was hitting the barrier here instead of being teleported down the way it happened before. So now if we do it, I interact with this, and then I stand, like, about here. Maybe not. Nope, this... Weird how this happens now. This was not what it did before. But I guess I can, like, drop down maybe on top of the wall instead. Ah, missed it. Okay. I mean, I think I'm like done goofing around with this, but we could goof around more. There's definitely stuff you can do with this, but again, if we're gonna do out of bounds stuff, I guess I should probably do proper non-cheat out of bounds. So let's just load the proper save again, and hopefully we have time for like one actual run of doing some kind of experiment. I think it's this save. I have so many backups now. Hard to remember which one's which. Watch this be 1440 again. Yep. Oh boy. I've tried like doing this as well, where like you switch and then say no, don't save it. But like, I don't think any of this matters. I don't know. It just doesn't seem to really ever work. Yeah, now we're in the real proper save. Yeah, there's some weird buggy stuff going on with the graphics menu. Okay, let's try this again. Fly over here. And let's just wait until... Well, I guess let's click it now, before I can interact. And maybe I should have, like, exited... I don't know if I should have exited free camera, so I got this when I wasn't in free camera. Oh yeah, right. That's what happens. I don't get to see the thing that I monked, which is kind of interesting. If you interact with this too early, before you actually get into the game, it hasn't loaded the thing that you monked and, like, what should be in this draft. So this, like, ends up messing it up. Is there anything we want to see in, like, the root cellar or whatever? Most in-game menus suck, yeah. Especially this one. Yeah. Oh god, and now this is, like, all messed up, but hold on. I should be able to, like, do this then. Yeah, so there. Yeah, now I fixed it. Yeah, not much to see in the root cellar. There's nothing hidden, like, behind the poster. No. Can you see the little text down here? Yeah, Simon P. Jones. What else was it that... There was like some other line down here? That's so fast. Wasn't there something like the besoiled child or some weird thing? The spoiled child? I don't remember. It said something weird, right? Yeah, the besoiled child. I wonder what that is supposed to mean. Like, am I stained by the dirt of my, like, parents' unfinished business or something like that? Is that what they're trying to get at? Like, my record is dirty because of them? Yeah, not sure. But okay, let's call it a day again. So if we do this again and fly over here, I just have to wait a little bit. Let's try and like click it and then enter non-free camera mode like immediately. You see me zipping over? There you go. But, oh, it took away my cursor. Yeah, so now I need to F5 again. We have security. And I probably won't be able to interact with anything, but we should be able to fix that. Yeah, exactly. Just do that. Yeah, so I just figured we would have this here so that I can just, I mean, we can check out security because I've never had it as an outer room. That is another reason I wanted to do this. I think I mentioned this, like, now that I'm accessing the Blackbridge connection, does it unload the doors to our left and right, even though they're not actually doors? Probably not, but still, now we can just, like, see what experiment I get, and then just see if we can get some, like, fun run going. The only problem with this is if we get the dig spot one, then I can't get a root cellar experiment going, or like we can't get all the dig spots, which would kind of suck. So I might not want to do that one. Oh man, too bad we didn't get the raising the level. The different terminal one. Yeah, I mean, none of these really do anything. And 10 chests wouldn't do much. We could do it here again if we get the laundry powered and stuff and get the chronograph. I could do that just to see if we can like make that happen fairly quick. It might be okay. Yeah, now it did not unload these, sadly. And yeah, nothing else really is different about security, I guess. No other notes or anything. Oh, I can't interact again. I wonder like when, what do I have to do make this like, oh, there we go. Yeah, maybe like click one of these or something might fix it. A little glitchy there. Z fighting. Oh, hold on 1 sec, I forgot something. Oh crap, I forgot my phone with my OBS controller, and it's not even here. I have to go get it, so hold on, give me a sec. Right, there we go. Oh, didn't have any voice. There we go. So wait, what did we get again? Yeah, drawing room. Yeah, may as well try and make that happen. Probably not gonna save this then. And if I do get a treasure map, I want to try the bedroom thing. And I guess dining rooms under rank 5 would be nice. I suppose compass could help with this. Hello? Is there anything in particular? Laundry room, I suppose. But I mean, that's probably easiest done just with an aquarium and a prism key. So I probably don't really need to yellow banner, but I mean, yellow banner is always good, and we can get the chronograph, so I suppose. Yeah, we can check this as well. Sure. I suppose I have to go out and do that right away, because we probably won't draft any more terminal rooms. Is it more steps to go here or to go there? Oh. Great. Didn't log out of Steam. Talking about millipedes. Yeah, there we go. Great stream so far. Yeah, there was. I sent a post that was very freaky about someone who accidentally baked one of their millipedes into banana bread and ate it, and they were pretty distraught. Though they did only post it to the mildly infuriating subreddit, so apparently they weren't that distraught about it. Okay. Billiard room is cool. We did want to see the speakeasy, so I guess I'll do that. And I do want to read the pool hall as well. I don't remember if I did already, but speakeasy at least. Now we can just take a look at that and see the interior and read the description as well. Hopefully it has some, like, snide remark about not being good at math or whatever. Would be great. Like, people that really don't want to have to ponder. Yeah, this is too early. I'll wait with that. I mean, obviously we have more aquariums, but I'll try and save them so we can set up a prism key on like a high rank. I mean, we're resetting anyway, so there's kind of no point doing this. Yeah, let's just take the rerolls. Too early for that. Didn't want that yet. And we also need an observatory so I can get my rerolls going. I think I'll just leave this for now and check out the commissary. Yeah, you picked Speakeasy. I don't blame you. It does seem kind of nice. Oh, I thought we had more connections to go to. Whoops. Well, this is still fine. Showroom is good. So hopefully we get the chronograph here. Yeah, good. Did I even want to take it yet? I mean, I can put it in the code check. Wait, wasn't there something about, like, the chronograph? Or was it just the compass? The compass, if you put it in the code check, it still has the passive effect. Is that true for the chronograph as well? Where, like, you can't... I guess we can test that. You can't rewind the last, like, draft, but maybe it still gives you a bunch more tomorrow rooms or something like that. Yeah, I guess we may as well take all of these. Why not? I mean, I'm not going to need the moon pendant, really. We're not going to save this, but why not? Would have hoped for a silver key or an emerald bracelet. Not silver key, silver spoon. But yeah, I'll put this in because it kind of makes the draft more annoying until we have a powered laundry set up. Yeah, it's just like basic edition and there's only a single board. It's like the difficulty isn't even really the main appeal of it. It's just doing one single board where you just like do a simple math thing and then there you go, you're done. We can take this. I have tons of rolls. Wait, I don't have tons of rolls yet. Oh shit, what have I done? I don't have the observatory yet. Oh, this was a mistake. I'm so used to just having the observatory. I have a key card. Never mind. We're fine. I can just go up if need be. I may want to do that and just go like down from here. 5 keys should be enough for that. And getting more rerolls is always good. Sure. This is a bit of a risky draft. Okay, this could be good for bedroom. Uh-huh, B6. Let's try and get the bedroom going there if I can. But I'll prioritize the chronograph setup first. Did I push the button? I can't remember. Hold on, I can spy it. Is this open? This is open, right? Yeah. Okay. A little cheat. I noticed that for Lost and Found as well, where sometimes you can't tell, like, just what is that thing lying on the table? You can just free camera and just take a peek. It's honestly kind of nice. Like, I wish there was, like, a zoom feature or something. At least when you had the telescope or something, that would be really cool. If you could just, like, middle mouse or something to just, like, zoom in for no purpose at all, just because why not? Just for fun. You were hoping it would have more than just edition? I mean, it says it on the tin. It just says just basic edition. That's what you get with it. If you want more difficult math, you have to change to a different upgrade. Yeah, I can't remember. Like, outside of using the speakeasy, is there any way to lower the difficulty of the billiard room? Like, once it starts getting crazier mechanics? You can't ever, like, get that lowered, right? Like, even if you make mistakes and fail them and stuff, it doesn't affect the difficulty, does it? So yeah, I don't know if you saw, but if you have... we had the, like, the foundation with a back wall pointing up. That means you get this in, like, the proper position where you just walk off, like, straight here. But if you have the back wall facing the bottom, then you're gonna have this elevator just facing this way, which is, like, the most awkward thing. So even though it would be nice to have the foundation with the back wall facing down, because that's less useful for you, it definitely is, like, more aesthetically unpleasing. Okay, so let's try just going south. Secret passage. Not really. I don't think that really matters. I mean, I could do a cloister or something, but we might want to save this for a potential swap into, like, a bedroom if we do purple, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Yeah, let's just take this for now. Oh right, I have the master key now. Secret passage again. Dining room, but it's above rank 5, so it's a little bit of a shame, but I mean, I kind of need it, so sure. One experiment at a time. Let's not focus too much on everything all at once. Don't have an aquarium, but oh well. There's the speakeasy, but it's kind of going the wrong way. Oh, we can rotate it, yeah. Yeah, sure. Let's go here. And we'll read. What? Huh? That's weird. Is that because of the camera bug or something else? I don't know. When you walk into a bar and see bootleg jugs and darts, it's easy enough to add 2 and 2 together. Okay, I see. Wait. But they removed the ponder thing? Oh, that's weird. That is weird that they just, like, remove... If you take this one, fuck you, you don't get the, like, gallery hint anymore. I guess. Alright, fair enough. That's very strange. I feel like they could have snuck it in somehow. Huh. Yeah, are we supposed to believe that this is, like, Denny Ravain's hangout spot? Because Denny Ravain is the only person who's ever distilled alcohol and is a drunkard? The mice will play. When the... What is it again? When the something... The cat is away? Oh my god, is that actually... I wonder if that's, like, something. Holy shit. It's Christoph, the, chauffeur. Yeah, Christoph and Denny were, like, in cahoots or something, right? Yeah. Bridget, I've received word that the Baron has decided to end his residency in Trinsdale and will be returning home next week. His residency? Like, was he visiting Mary, or was he living there for some reason? I guess it was, like, visiting Mary. You have done an amazing job running the bar over the last few months, and it's sad that it's coming to an end. Denny has found a buyer who will likely pay more than the penniless staff here on the estate, so I expect our financial situation will remain stable despite this turn of events. So Bridget and Christoph are like an item. If you can persuade Kirk to change the floor plan back to the billiard room this weekend, our tracks should be covered. Okay, that's interesting. This is cool to see. And if you need more gems to pay him off, Denny has you covered with, like, counterfeit gems. Yeah. This is a fascinating, like, subplot that doesn't matter for anything, but just, like, yeah, there were a bunch of, like, weird corruption and collusion and stuff like that going on in the background. But yeah, I was just gonna say, like, I wonder if the speakeasy will have something to do with the cat. If you get the cat in the update, the 1.10 update, and you specifically draft the speakeasy, will the cat show up or something? Just symbolically or whatever. And that's it. There's no, like... There's nothing, like, written on the jukebox or whatever this is supposed to be, like, in the break room, right? I guess that's everything to see in here. Alright, let's see if we can do this math at this point. 3 plus 2. 3, 4, 5. I got it. Yeah, the dispenser of unknown objects. Like, it looks like it's trying to be like a giant radio or a jukebox or something, but like a huge radio. I don't even know what this is. Like, these are knobs to turn the, like... This would have, like, the Seek bar, FM and AM and stuff, and this is a speaker, but I don't know. These show up in, like, many rooms, like the Nook and whatever, so I don't know. I mean, it could be a speaker if people listen to music in those places, but I mean, we have, like, phonographs in other rooms, like the boudoir. Well, only the boudoir, I think, so... I don't know if they have, like, speaker systems at this point. I mean, it is the 90s, so surely they would. I don't know. Wait, the one in the commissary? Wait, which one? Like, looks like the one behind us? I have to check that in the commissary. Don't even remember seeing one in the commissary. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the cigarette machine. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I do remember that. In the commissary. I guess we just take a kitchen and just rotate it. Yeah, just getting some more steps might be fine. So wait, I gotta remind myself, what is the goal again? We want to get a prism key, get an aquarium somewhere up here, and hopefully have a locked door. Or alternatively, just have a shop room that is locked up here as well, would also be totally fine. And then just get a planetarium. Well, no, because I do need an aquarium to be powered, or the boiler room, so yeah. Do I have any? Just one. Not really worth it. Okay, so we want to go left here. This is fine. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, this is not to, like, have anything. It's just for the sake of seeing what the pool can offer here. Another security, a third security. No thanks. You know what? We're resetting anyway. Join the party. And another boudoir. Why not? For this day only, you get to stay. Oh, you watched Fury Forge to the stream and Blueprints. There's an Easter egg or another puzzle in the workshop. I mean, yeah, all boudoir house when. We gotta, like, add a ton of boudoirs from the Chamber of Mirrors. I still don't exactly know how the Chamber of Mirrors works with having more copies of the same room, because it doesn't seem like you can get the amount you would think. Like my courtyards, I definitely have like 2 courtyards, and whenever I do the Chamber of Mirrors, I can't get 4. It seems to only be like 3. And I think for anything like observatories that you have, I have 3 of, I think I only get 4, so it only like doubles the base version or something. I'm not entirely sure. But I guess if we get the workshop, you can tell me about that, or like, if you just want to say right now, like, what is it relating to, the workshop thing? Is it the weird chair spells out H, or is it something entirely new? Yeah, the chair, yeah. That was, he also put that in the, like, Unsolved Mysteries of Blueprints video, like, a while back. That was a good video. Yeah, exactly. It's the same chair that was found in the maze book. Yeah, I've noticed that with Fury Forge. She definitely does, like, reiterate a lot of things in different videos for good reason. It's like, you always get caught up. He doesn't just, like, assume you have all the knowledge from before. Alright, so now let's just, like, roll. We'll just roll for an aquarium at this point. Not another speakeasy. Yeah, so aquarium. This is very likely to be locked. Let's just, like, hit it right now to get the check, because this wasn't locked, right? So this should be locked. It's not locked. God damn it. Well, I guess we just get another aquarium, or I can check this door. We can get an aquarium, like, over here, worst case scenario. So let's just rotate this over and take that, but hopefully this one is locked then. Yeah, there we go. So that one is locked. Yeah, the maze book, it's by, oh god, what was his name again? Ah, shit, I'm forgetting. But yeah, it's like the book that very heavily inspired Blueprints. It's like very, very similar in terms of design and stuff, and there's a bunch of references to it with numbers and chairs and all of this stuff. The letters scattered around the estate are probably just references to Maze. Yeah, Christopher Manson, yeah. Okay, so now we just need to roll for a planetarium. So I guess at this point I banner. We just do blue banner, because I can just prism key to guarantee a laundry. So here we just get a planetarium. Right. Okay, I have the planetarium. I still don't even have a single observatory. I just realized I've done this all without a single star. Well, that's fine. But we kind of need those rerolls. Well, I guess not really, because we're going to convert them over. But I only have 95 coins, so we can't do it, like, that much. Well, we have the treasure trove, so that's more gold right there. So I guess we'll go in here. This should be a new thing I haven't seen as well. The family core can be found in a red room with a 5-letter name. I mean, it's green, so it doesn't mean anything that it's handwritten, so that's false, isn't it? Because the family core... I mean, like, I still don't exactly know what they mean by the family core. Like, that's just the notes that you found in the vault in safe 53, was it? Oh, right, it's like, yeah, the green rooms that are the green notes that are handwritten are true if you change a color or something like that. Yeah, in a blue room with a 5-letter name, vault. Yeah, I see. Hold on. Isn't it called the vault? No, it's just called vault. Yeah. Yeah, I see. So it is a slight hint for that. I feel like that is very, like, far-fetched. That, like, if you don't know it's the vault already, that wouldn't really help you. Yeah, where was that? Yeah, handwritten green memos are always false, but would be true if you changed one color in the text. So the next 3... something... like, blue memos will be true or whatever. Which I'm assuming is true. And then we just have this one. Yeah. exactly. Red, blue equals alt. Okay, I have the prism key, yeah. And we get a laundry, hopefully in not too many rolls, because I still don't have an observatory. There we go. And how is it we do this again? So it's keys and rerolls. So we first do coins to keys, this one. Just get a casual 400 keys, why not? Nice. And 3 coins to my name. And then this one. This would be even better if we had the Blessing of the High Roller active at this point, because then every time you use a reroll, you would get more money, which would mean you could then just walk back to the laundry room and just, like, convert them back into, like, 5 times the amount of dies again, and keep doing that, and keep doing that, and you can obviously, like, convert money into gems and back and whatever, and just get infinite steps and... Oh, shit! I need money. Whoops. I forgot about that. Well, that should be fine. We can just, like, draft any kind of room that has money. Like a pantry or whatever. Should be okay. Casino as well. Pantry. Yeah, that's fine. I forgot about that. You have to, like, account for how many coins you're left with. Yeah, so there we go. $413 rolls. And now, I guess we go back to the foundation. Yeah, honestly, yeah, I guess we can't go through here. I hate that, like, once you've been in here, I feel like you should be able to open this door and just, like, have it as a proper connection. And, like, if you access all 4, it should open it up so that it's a 4-way path. I feel like that would just make sense, honestly. But, never mind. Sure. Shouldn't need that. Maybe I do. Yeah, this maybe isn't the most exciting version to do this chronograph thing with, because, yeah, if we had, like, gain allowance instead... I mean, we did have the option to do stars, so I could have converted this into, like, 500 stars, 600 stars, if I really wanted to. But I just figured, since you didn't get to see it, we may as well waste 390-something, 96 of these, just to make sure, we see the, like, the, what are they called? Trunks in here. The max amount of trunk. And I guess I do want to test, like, if we just keep going, we get a bunch of them, like a bunch of triggers, like 20 plus, and then I open them, and then I trigger more. Does that do anything? Does it replace the empty ones or something? Because that I haven't seen. Yeah, it looks like this didn't give us more tomorrow rooms when it's in here, so that's good to know. We don't have many spots. I mean, I guess down here will be fine. I mean, I guess we just, like, roll from here forever, or I just, like, roll from here, because it doesn't even matter, like, where we roll. What do I have as an outer room? Yeah, security. The worst part about this whole chronograph trick is having to roll this much. It just takes so much time. I really wish there was some way to speed it up with a modder or whatever. I guess we'll just draft like right here. This should have a higher chance of being the drawing room, right? And we have 2 drawing rooms still in the pool. Now we just like roll until I see a drawing room. Okay. So experiment successful. And then, does it matter, like, if we rewind now and then roll again, then we get a different spread, so you want to roll again now and then rewind to get this back, right? I think that's how it works. So yeah, we like roll again, past it, and now we rewind. And we get the drawing room back, and the experiment triggers again. And now we just do this for as many triggers as you want. But yeah, it's so slow is the problem with this. It just takes a while to do. But this is the fundamentals of it, how it works. Essentially infinite experiments. And again, if you have Blessing of the High Roller, this would be infinite experiments, because you would just get 5 coins every single time you do it as well, which you could then convert into steps and more currency and all of that stuff. Like, I've seen screenshots of people having, like, ridiculous numbers in all of this, just, like, in the tens of thousands and stuff like that. I think there might even be something where it breaks at a certain point if you have, like, too many things or whatever. Yeah, you have, like, 500 allowance and stars and max lockpick. Yeah, lockpick would be nice to do this with. That is something I definitely would want to do. I would have to first... I have to, like, do a count of how many lockpick skill increases I've actually gotten so far, so that I know, like, roughly how many experiment triggers to hit. Also, I have not been keeping count now, but we just want to go past, like, 20-ish or something. I guess I had, like, 413, and I did, like, a couple rolls, so somewhere around, like, let's go to 380 should be, like, more than enough. Yeah, like, just set it up just in case you ever want to experiment with something. Makes sense. Now, scared to click, like, too fast. If you, like, keep spam clicking here, I'm pretty sure it would just click one of the rooms instead. So you have to, like, make sure you wait until it actually lights up. You just did it, like, idly while watching a Blueprint stream, yeah. Yeah, exactly. I would not really choose to do this on stream again. But now that we've seen it, like, I don't know if I'm gonna bother doing this off camera, because I don't feel like there's really any point getting more allowance or stars or anything than I have at this point. It would be if I really wanted to tank up, like, hundreds of stars just to make sure I can get the sweepstakes one without having to do any annoying conservatory stuff. Yeah, just set up some, like, auto hotkey script that just clicks at a specific interval would make sense. I wish there were, like, hotkeys for this too. Like, that's what this game should have. Like, this should be C or something. This should be D. This should be G or something. For, like, what you reroll with. That would be kind of cool. But I guess then some people might accidentally tap it or whatever. I don't know. It would just be nice. Oh god. Did I fuck it up? No. Okay. But yeah. All right. We're basically done. So, what do I even want to get here? I mean, just another speakeasy, I suppose. We just want to go down here, or I just leave this one. Yeah, that's fine. So yeah, now we have 32 successful experiments. And there should be 32 lovely trunks in the entrance hall. We had a sledgehammer, right? I sure hope so. This would be... We don't have one! Oh no! This is gonna be miserable without a sledgehammer. Aw, crap. I don't even have the keys for them! Oh no! Well, surely we'll get more keys from opening the trunks. In 3 chests, surely I'll get one that has, like, triple keys. And then I convert it into more keys, right? Definitely. Guaranteed. Oh man, I should have drafted more, like, courtyards and stuff like that. And we could check security quick. Wait, money can relaunder? Wait, what do you mean? I mean, I don't have money to relaunder anything, do I? Or just like, yeah, to get money from the trunks, yeah, that's true. But like, would I want to relaunder anything? Yeah, gems to keys, I suppose. That's true. Oh. I'm just gonna check here in case I, like, missed something. No. There's no sledgehammer, at least. And you see there, 17 trunks. Yeah, but I don't want to do dice to keys yet. Because I want to, like, do this again. I want to open the trunks and then try and roll even more experiments to see if, like, triggering them again once they're open, does it, like, replace them? Probably not, but I do want to see that before I convert over the dice again. But yeah, here you go. Now you can see this that I already spoiled. So we have 17 trunks, not 18, not 16, which I thought it would be. 16 would have made sense, honestly, but it's because we have 4 on this side, 4 on this side, 6 on this side, but over here, this pesky clock is in the way, so we can only have 3 on this side, I guess. They could have just, like, put one right here, but nope, not allowed. And yeah, I was worried when I saw, like, these 2 and these 2, we didn't have these before. I thought they would, like, put one right here and just, like, block off the path, so you would have to, like, sneak around this way or something. Yeah, the stupid timely manner has to get in the way. Alright, well, let's see how many we can open with 3 keys. That's not good. Don't see if that's good. That's really bad. God damn it. Stupid trunks. Oh, man. Well, with all these rolls, we could... Wait, were there keys in here? Hold on. There were keys, but I already got them. Yeah, can't really do much. I mean, we can go up here, I suppose, and, like, try and draft, like, a courtyard or something. That's not gonna happen with blueprints, though. Oh, man. We could get, like, a locker room or something. Yeah, veranda and courtyard, but that's not going to be easy with double blue banners. And not that many steps left, honestly. Attic would be good, yeah. Attic is probably the... Yeah, let's just, like, roll an attic right here. That should work. And we just do it in the corner. Even though it's a library, I guess that might cause issues. I don't know, like, how does the library rarity thing work? Because, like, it makes it more common to get rare rooms, but does it make common rooms more rare? Or does it just, like, essentially treat all rare rooms as if they were common? And, like, I don't know, unusual as if they were standard? I'm not entirely sure how it works. But seeing as we can only get dead ends and two-way doors, it should be relatively easy to get an attic right here. And we don't want a silver key. I mean, that's keys, but probably not really worth it. This is the keys tomorrow, so probably not really worth it. Okay, there we go. One roll. Surely there's a sledgehammer here. Surely. Nice, okay. Yeah, there we go. Now we don't need keys anymore. Not that I need these things. I just needed the sledgehammer. Let me confirm this again, since we're here. I just want to see. How was it I did this again? I was on it down here, I think, and then toggled it. Yeah, did they update this? I feel like they might have done like a hotfix or something, because I specifically remember doing this. I have it on video. I need to like check how I actually did it. Yeah, it just like does not let me even get close anymore. They must have done a hotfix, right? That just like fixed this issue where people could toggle it while on the staircase and then cause a bunch of issues. Yeah, now this just doesn't work anymore, which is unfortunate. Oops. What was that? Fuck you, game. I don't even know if it's changing the resolution. Like, it doesn't seem like it does anything, because, I mean, I have my monitor set to 1080, not 1440. Okay, yeah. Yeah, they must have done something. Did you ever get to use the dynamite? Yeah, that was fairly early on. So... Wait, what am I looking for here? I was looking for the attic, but I don't need it here, so I shouldn't even have done anything. Yeah, hold on. We just want to go out and smash trunks. And then we can roll the drawing room over there. Running shoes would have been nice with how much I'm using this in this run. But I should be okay for steps, I'm hoping. Did I? No, Secret Garden wasn't this run. I feel like... Yeah, no. I only got one dining room this run, too. I'm, like, mixing up the runs. I thought I drafted 2 dining rooms, but only ate 1. You missed that? Yeah, I mean, it's just in the trading post. When you draft the trading post as an outer room. That's where the dynamite is, and that's how he did the whole, like, still water thing and all of that. I think I didn't drop that coin, because I might actually need it. Great. I'll leave, like, one of them with some items, just to check that as well. More rerolls. Yeah, I know what item to leave. Just like leave that as well. Thank God we're getting so many dice. Looking dicey there for a second. Okay, so we left a couple things. And let's go back. Hopefully I have enough steps for this. That is a lot of money. Ah, lucky purse, that's why. I didn't even realize I had that. Moon pendant, I guess? Yeah. Yeah, I think I made a jackhammer and a lucky purse, like, the run before this, and just had a moon pendant and was like, yeah, just save whatever. Yeah, there was a single chest out of 17 that had 3 keys. There was, like, one that had the, like, 1 gem, 1 key, 1 coin. But otherwise, just 2 gems with... 2 chests with the keys in them. Everything else was just, like, coins and rolls. And car keys, yeah. I do wonder what the chances are. I'm sure that's on the wiki page for trunks or something. Because I do feel like it's generally worth it if you need keys. Like, if you don't just have 1 key, but if you have, like, 4 keys or whatever, I feel like it's worth it to open trunks even if you don't have a sledgehammer. I guess this is better for getting the drawing room. I mean, with this many rolls, it probably doesn't matter much. So I guess I should just save the steps instead. Yeah, whatever. And silver key would just give us... I mean, yeah, it's like... We have the rolls, so it shouldn't really matter. Oh, workshop. I mean, yeah, you just said it was the chair thing, so yeah, there's not really any point looking at that. Oh god, is it going to be in like a different spot now? Oh, I don't like that. Can we get a drawing room in 384 rolls? Yes, we can. Yeah, we don't need to do too many of these. Okay, it's probably fine now. I'm gonna start, like, clicking really fast to see, like, what happens if I just spam click here. I swear there was some point where I, like, rolled with stars and it just picked one of the rooms instead of re-rolling here, and it was very annoying. Yeah, I just want to, like, see if a couple can show up, and then we can see, like, if it replaces a couple. So yeah, that's fine. Should I freeze my accounts? I mean, doesn't really matter. We're axing this run anyway, so yeah, who cares? Yeah, I think next up I definitely want to try and do the raising the reservoir thing. If we get that experiment going, I can pause it right away, and then we can try and get a pump room first to raise it up to, like, 1 from max. And, like, that'll be much easier to not have to throw away a whole day. I can just get the experiment, just walk straight down to the reservoir and just try it right away. And we can just see if it, like, breaks again. I want to try it, like, kind of a few times, honestly. Hopefully the experiments, like, cooperate. Because I want to try it, like, one more time, just doing it the way I did. Just get in the boat and just open the map and see if it breaks again. Probably does. And then one where I go all the way to the safe house, like, right before you're done. Maybe then it's fine, because you're not, like, in the reservoir main room or something. And then I want to try it when you're going, like, across to the crypt as well. Like, the tomb side. And yeah, nothing got replenished, but we still have the useless car keys and some gold. Yeah, so 17 is the maximum for this one, even if you get rid of these. Not too bad. Would have been cool if you could, like, replenish them. If you've already, like, looted them, they would close again and have magical loot, because Anne Babbage is just, like, scurrying around, stuffing them full again. Or maybe it's Randolph Moore, because he's the experimenter. But yeah, there we go. Now you've seen that, and we've seen the chronograph thing, and that's probably good enough. Oh my god, come on, you're a genius, but I also, goddammit, fuck you. That is true! That is true! Oh my god, that's another experiment! What if we had an entrance hall as an outer room? I guess let's save the entrance hall here. We'll have to try that instead of the security, and then we'll just load back to this afterwards. That's actually super fun. Yeah. We have to trigger it just, like, once or whatever. Just see, like, does it put one chest in here and one in the outer room? Or does it put 2 at the same time? Or, like, one first in the real one, and then when that fills up, does it start filling the other one? Oh, man. Yep. New experiment. Good idea. That is a good idea. Yeah. Alright. Now we got more to do. New experiment just dropped. So yeah, let's call it here. I didn't want to, like, do anything else. Code check. Code check a master key. Code check the treasure map. Code check. I forgot completely to do the whole, like, bedroom thing here. Yeah, we could code check the treasure map for tomorrow just to see if I can get a bedroom as well. Yeah, alright. We'll do that next time, and who knows, maybe it'll be on Sunday, because I'm definitely into doing these dumb, pointless experiments. I'm putting off all the, like, real stuff, like Dare Mode, Curse Mode, and Sweepstakes, but hey, this is what it's really about, here on this channel at least. So yeah, let's call it a day. Yeah, that I can't believe I didn't think about that. That's actually, like, so obvious to try. Is there any other thing like that? where you can like duplicate a room that something happens in. I mean, it's the pantry thing that I already want to try, like having multiple pantries and then doing the like fruit appears in the pantry, like stocks your pantry. I do want to try that. And like again, that's why I did this, so we're probably gonna do this for like a while, just so that I can blow all of my observatory rolls and just make sure that experiment thing happens, and then we just roll back and just keep trying it instead of having to like try to do an experiment but not waste too many stars and not like box myself in, and we're going ahead to new days and all of that. It's just easier when you can just like say fuck it and just use everything at your disposal. So yeah, we'll probably be using this save for quite a while. But yeah, next time, double entrance hall, I suppose. And I also want to try the entrance hall for another reason, like I mentioned, with the whole like free camera mode and the reflection in the outer room entrance hall being a little interesting. So yeah, we'll look at that. For now, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll take a break and we'll swap over and do some Mina the Hollower. Who could have guessed?